Good evening. Detectives are treating as murder the death of a teacher in a hit-and-run accident. She was knocked down by a van outside her school in Birmingham this morning. Inside the vehicle was a safe stolen during a post office robbery last night. Sagita Mohan, who was 27, was killed as she walked to work in Alum Rock. She was due to marry in 3 weeks' time. The stolen Sherpa van, which struck her, was abandoned by 2 Asian youths who were seen running away.
They knew, or I would presume they knew, that they'd hit a woman and pinned her and crushed her against a brick wall, saw her and ran away. Now there's no morale in what they did.
An inquest into the death of a Redditch man who died in police custody began today in Kidderminster. It's expected to last up to 6 weeks. Roy Kucharski, who was 37, died on Christmas Eve in 1988 at Redditch Police Station. The coroner, Mr. Victor Round, told the jury that they would have to try and find out how Mr. Kucharski died. Mr. Michael Hanley, a former licensee of the Unicorn Public House in Redditch, was charged with his murder, but the judge threw the case out of court last year. 3 Leicester City supporters who went to watch their team in the FA Cup at Millwall last season have won compensation because they couldn't see the game properly. Today, Woolwich County Court ruled they should have 1/3 of their admission money refunded, plus their travel expenses. Finally, football, and in Division 2, 2 latest scores: Barnsley 3, Leicester 1, Cambridge 2, Wolves 0. In Division 3, 2 latest scores again: Bournemouth 1, Shrewsbury 0, Birmingham 2, Chester 2. 2 results: Stoke 3, Hartlepool 2, West Brom 4, Peterborough 0. In Division 4, Chesterfield 0, Walsall 1, Crewe and Northampton drew 1-1, Hereford 2, York 1. That's the Midlands news. Now the weather with Bernard Davey.
Good evening. Things are beginning to happen up in the northwest. Already we've had some heavy bursts of rain. The barometer is falling quite steadily and the winds have been gusting up pretty close to 50 miles an hour. So you could certainly expect to see an area of low pressure to the northwest, and here we have it, a fairly deep one too. Lots of isobars, so strong to gale force winds in the north, and these weather fronts will topple across the country in the next 24 hours, bringing cloud and some heavy bursts of rain with it. Let's follow things through tonight and tomorrow. We've got the rain and the isobars on the chart. The isobars increase in number as the winds pick up to gale force. Heavy bursts of rain across Northern Ireland and Scotland. But later tomorrow, as that rain pushes through East Anglia in the southeast, the rain becoming lighter and patchier. But I wouldn't want to rule out a heavier burst. And then some heavy showers getting into the northwest. Satellite picture taken a while ago still shows much of southern Britain fairly clear, but a lot of cloud in the north and west. The heavy rain coming along to many parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland during the first part of the night. The winds picking up to gale force, and some thicker cloud and patchy light rain and drizzle getting onto these western coasts. Some mist and fog on the hills as well. Later in the night we'll find it becoming drier in the northwest as the rain works its way across Scotland and into northern England. Further south over the Midlands and East Anglia could turn out to be pretty chilly. There may be 1 or 2 mist and fog patches. By the middle of tomorrow, the weather front will be through the Midlands. The winds ahead of it will be from the southwest, but in the north, the winds going round to northwesterly direction. The further north we go, the stronger the winds become until we get into the gales over northern Scotland. So tomorrow for East Anglia, much of the southeast, a fairly bright start. Then the rain over northern England and Wales, working its way gradually southwards, getting into the southeastern corner around the late afternoon. The rain by this time mostly fairly light, but as I pointed out earlier, not ruling out a heavier patch. Brighter weather coming behind with blustery showers into Scotland. The top temperatures tomorrow 21, and then looking ahead, the high pressure building behind the cold front, unsettled in the north. That's it from me.
The Dreaded Lurgy is a new series beginning on BBC Two now, which looks at the relationship between medical practice and medical fashion, starting in the United States, where medicine, money and litigation have become unhealthily entwined.
Liverpool, back in the big game. Live from Anfield. Liverpool versus Kuusisilahti of Finland.
Liverpool's back in Europe, tomorrow at 7 o'clock on BBC One.
And there's football action tonight here on BBC One at 11:50, when in a change to the published programme we've highlights of today's game between Tottenham Hotspur and Hajduk Split in the first round of the European Cup Winners' Cup. Before that, at 11:20, Film 91 with Barry Norman's look at what's new at the pictures, including an interview with Liza Minnelli about her new film Stepping Out. And that's after big screen entertainment right now on One, with Michael J. Fox as a country boy determined to strike it rich in the big city. The secret of my success.